Okay, ladies, let me ask you something really quick. When was the last time you talked to your purse? No, I'm not talking about that. Not yelling, where my keys? Can't find nothing in this dungeon. This bag too big. Everything's down. I can't keep up with nothing in here. No, I'm not talking about like that. I'm not talking about asking the purse, why you so heavy? You breaking my shoulder. I'm hold my bag. Not like that. I mean, when was the last time you set the bag down, looked her in her face, and spoke to her and actually gave her life? Probably never. Well, guess what? First, before I get into this beautiful video, I want you to sit up straight, okay? Because we're gonna show some respect to ourselves in front of our purses today. Now, if you can go, grab your favorite bag, the one you've been carrying for the last week or so, and then hold it up, pat it, stroke it like it's got feelings. I dare you to do it because low key, this energy is going to stick to these objects. And that's why one of the reasons you can still smell your grandma's perfume on that old gown. And it's a nostalgia almost. You can't quite put your finger on it, but it's something about the feeling of it. So that's right. We're going to talk today to our purses because it's time that we start to show these purses, and we're going to treat them with more honor, and then we're going to treat them like our money's personal apartments, even if it's raggedy. Okay, if even if it's been ignored, even if it's been neglected, it's stuffed with old gum wrappers and receipts from 2009. I mean, it's basically giving your money the Section 8 voucher. But when you bless it with your word, with your thoughts, with the way that you present it, when you talk to your person like it's a star tenant in this apartment, that's when we'll see the money line up accordingly. Okay. Now I know I do it all the time. I used to just throw change in the bottom of my purse, like, you know what? I don't care. Quarters are quarters, dimes are dimes. Mix them all up in there together, and with the lip gloss and the candy crumbs. Okay. But then I did notice how money just slipped through my hands, and I mean, my purse used to look like it's just tied. When I go in there and clean it out, I just felt so much consternation looking down in there, realizing how bad I was treating this bag. And it's like the bag was saying, why would I give you more? Now, once I shifted this thought, and it sounds silly, but it started clearing out space for me to add the money. I'm speaking affirmations over my purse. My money is coming in a lot smoother. Clients are even coming, paying on time. Little things like this I noticed. And that's why I want to share this with you today. I'm finding all kind of unexpected things when I clean out my purse. And not just clean it, but give it a whole new energy for life. And yesterday, a couple days ago, actually, I was sitting at, I went to pick up the kids from school, and I didn't know I didn't have gas. And I left the house without my wallet. I think I had my phone, and I had my little one strap on, which had my license in it. And I said, you know what? I don't have no money on this card. I know I got some cash somewhere. Let me look around the car. I'm looking through the car for change to add with the quarters and stuff that I had in my bag. I said, you know what? No, I got some money. I sat there for a minute. I went under the seats. I think I found about 40 cents. And I said, I got some money. Now, mind you, my one strap is basically empty. But when I stuck my hand down in the bag, I pulled out a $5 bill. Where'd that come from? I don't know. But I'm grateful for it. I thank my purse for it because I just realized, you know what? This bag has a agenda. This bag has an assignment. This is my quick out the door bag. and still, prepared for things. But I didn't know I was prepared for gas. I do remember looking in the bag and not seeing any money. So I started searching through the car. And lo and behold, I just kept telling myself, I got some money. I got some money. I got some money. I'm not going all the way back home. I'm finna get this gas and pulled out a $5 bill. Got my gas. So the money comes a lot smoother when you just change the thought and give it a purpose. You walk a little lighter. You feel a little proud. The purse make you feel a little more proud. It's like you and your person in a new partnership. This your new partner. So that's why I created this today. And I brought out two of my bags. Okay. And this is my little Coach bag. She gets a little wear, but not as much as old Calvin over here did. And you could tell from the wrinkles and frumps up in there. But Calvin had a lot more work to do than the Coach. But what I wanted to show you was the way we talk to our bag. Give it so much significance, if you will. Now, just imagine you carrying around old Calvin, that you having these old negative thoughts all the time about Calvin. This big old purse, it's so ugly. And it has got, and it's stay broke. And I wrote down some of these negative words, and I'm just gonna tape them to old Calvin right here. And then I said, I'm always down and out when I'm carrying this bag. And then the last negative word I used was dumb. This is so dumb. This is just a good negative word that I'm sure many of us use probably on a daily basis. Now look at this bag. Now that it's carrying all of this extra energy in it. And then I took a few moments to write down some opposite words with positive energy. What if we switch that up to beautiful? Which is one of my favorite words. I just like the way it rolls out. This is a beautiful bag. And this bag is whole. It's all together. And it makes you feel like you're rising. And not only that, it's not dumb. It's intelligent. Now I'm just trying to give you an idea of how the words gonna look if they were printed instead of just said and thought. Now, which one of these would you carry out today with the words on it? Because, see, definitely we know if we go out in public with the words on it, people might think that this what defines us. People might think that these are the words that define who we are and the attributes of our character. Now, which one would you carry around? Hmm. I know. So that's why I created this talk to your purse like this 3-day challenge. And this is what you're going to do. Day one, you're going to clean that purse out. I know I probably do mine every day or probably one, at least every other day. I'm always cleaning it out. I'm always decluttering that space. No excuses. You can find 2 minutes. And that's all it takes. I sit down, I give me an empty bag for the trash, and I go in my bag and I just dump, dump, dump. I'm tossing out old receipts. I'm putting my coins in one place in the purse, all in the zipper. Just keeping everything in assignment. And then I talk to her. Before I leave my house and I grab my bag, get ready to go, I like to have a little conversation. I might take my purse and sit it up on the table. And I might look at her and say, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for carrying the most important things for my day. Thank you. You're doing a great job of it. And I'm ready for more. And see, this tells the universe you're open to the overflow. Wealth is safe with you. Now, day two, I want you to, before you leave the house, put your hands inside your bag. Close your eyes and speak to your bag. And I want you to say, you are rich with opportunities. You are rich with opportunities. And I want you to say, you are a magnet for good money. You are a magnet for good money and all things good. Every dollar you spend, you'll start to see come right back to you multiplied. Now, day 3, you've already cleaned out your bag and you've already declared over your bag or given your bag an assignment. Day 3, I want you to just have a homegirl talk with your bag. Before you leave, I want you to tell your bag, you and I are in overflow. I'm entrusting you with my money. I'm entrusting you with all things monetary. I selected you. Give your purse a homegirl pep talk. And this is only for 3 days. I mean, come on. You couldn't resist at least trying this. It's free and it costs you nothing. 3 days straight and watch how these little doors start cracking open for you. And I want to just run some affirmations with you real quick right now so that you can see how this feels and get the feeling in it. Now, I want you to repeat these after me. I am the type of woman who money loves to be around. I am magnetic to new streams of money. Now, thinking of your purse, say this to your purse. You are a safe place for wealth. My purse is the proof. Again, to your purse, repeat this after me. I trust you with more because I respect what I already have. So, sis, this ain't about being silly or quirky, or even though it's a fun thing to do, it's actually about reprogramming that subconscious. Because I'm telling you, once you convince yourself of having this amount, of having more income, more balance, more harmony with the relationship of money, I'm telling you, you will start to move in more rich ways. You will start to see momentum in more ways, and not even just in the money, but absolutely with the money. And now that you learn how to talk to your purse, it's time for you to feng shui that purse. Check out my next video, and this is gonna really match the whole vibe of what we're talking about today. And I'll see you over there in the next one.